I got Jimmy Collins on the slam.
To tonight's doubleheader, we are here. The Davidson girls varsity squad just took down the Genesee Wolves varsity squad. So now Coach Mike will come out here with his Cardinals against Genesee and try to sweep the night with 2 wins. I'm Shane Harris, and I'm joined by a very special guest. You know, DTV's greatest teacher in its history, Randall W. Scott III.
I think I'm the only teacher. Okay, there's been one other, but pretty much that's a little bit of an overstatement. But what's not overstated, Chayton, is this game we got here tonight, and I can feel the energy. It's a Tuesday night. We got the music pumping, and we're going to have some great basketball here. We're going to see Coach William and his kids at his finest here, and I think we're going to see quite a show from the Davidson Cardinals here tonight.
Exactly. You know, the Cards have been on a streak lately. They've been on a hot streak, have not been able to slow down. Obviously, the last game they played was against Swartz Creek, and that didn't go too well for the Dragons. They definitely went over there into Swartz's territory and just took them down. Final score, 72-43, just absolutely dominating them on all areas of the court. And you know, obviously Davidson's looking to come out here once again.
You know, Coach Williams is a lot like, I would say, Tom Izzo in the fact that he schedules a lot of high-end talent early in the year to let his team know that this is what you should expect. These are the teams you should expect. And so when you get these non-conference games that aren't so competitive, that you should definitely have an edge. So when you beat a Swartz Creek or a team like Genesee, we should really control this game from start to finish. Let's see if we do.
100%. Henry out there for the tip. The Wolves going to be coming out, trying to make a big upset here in Cardinal country. Tion now on the D quick.
Oh, good pass by Rouse there.
Trying to get it in. Karstarfin now all the way to Flowers. He puts it up. Easy layup. First 2 points of the game quick.
Looks like a 70-yard run he had all football season long. Flowers not letting up from the football field to the basketball court.
Exactly. Hoko King can do it both as Tion now gets a steal. Super quick. Tion up points again. Yeah, all I see is Davidson already 30 seconds into this game.
It's really obviously active hands. There's another steal and another bucket. This defense is overwhelming so far for the Wolves. It could be a long night for them, Jaden.
You know, something to talk about is Tion has been averaging 3 steals a game. I think he already has it.
Yeah, that might be 3 already.
A minute into this game. So he's definitely coming out here already. Yeah. 4 points on the night. Good for him. As now Greg Lawson gets a good block. Pass it off to Billy. Billy looking like the quarterback he is, lobbing it down to Lawson. Right against the board. And 1.
He's going to go to the line there for 1, and I've got to tell you, 4 trips down to court for Genesee, 4 turnovers. They haven't even got a shot up yet, Jaden. This is pretty dominating so far early on in the first minute and 10 seconds of this game. Minute and 11 seconds, let me say. This has been pretty overwhelming so far. Let's see how it keeps going.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Davidson has been, you know, lights out defense, looking like they own the entire country right now. And they're coming out here showing these Wolves what's up. Now, as they try another offensive possession, could not capitalize. Flowers gets the rebound, fast up to Lawson. He keeps it in, smart move by his team. Couldn't get the points, keeps it in. Now the Wolves got to go to work. A big steal off Rouse. Tion putting it up. Just over the edge. Thought he might have dunked it, you know, like he did against Lapeer a couple weeks ago. Kind of hoping for it, but.
Give me that. He just took it and went all the way to the hole. Yeah, they're picking up pressure here at half court, and I'm not sure Genesee's going to have an answer for this pressure
Exactly.
all night.
McGregor mid-range, just off the front of the range. Lawson chucks it down again. Tion through the contact, gets it. Tion is saying, I'm him right now, and he's going off.
Yeah, and Tion uses his body well when he goes up. Nice, strong layup there. There was no way that defender had a chance.
That one loses the body a little bit too much. Just stood over top of him. Foul, going to be called on him and send McGregor to the line early. Trying to get their first points of the game off a free throw. I mean, not ideal, but they take it.
Davis is starting off here with a 12-0 lead, and I got to tell you, I know it's too early to make predictions here, but I'm throwing this one in. This is going to be a hardcore. Tonight, we will see an Austin Eckel dunk. I feel it's in the wind. We're going to see an Austin Eckel dunk somewhere in the second half. I'm feeling it right now.
He's talking about 6'9" Austin Eckel, the junior, trying to make a dunk off the bench. As you see Lawson, I have a feeling these starters aren't going to be on the court for long tonight.
No, I think they're going to get a nice sweat here, break it a little bit, see what happens. But you can't take this too lightly. You know, this is more preparation. Oh, here comes Flowers, and that's a layup. A good lefty layup right to the hole here, and Davidson hasn't even had a contested shot because everything has been a breakaway layup. And so Genesee is definitely overwhelmed here. We could see that early on. Coach Williams has got his game face on. The boys have their game face on. They came out here ready to play and kind of dominate this.
100%. You know, coming into this game, Randy, it's unexpected. 16-2, big 14-point win. What's your game plan for tonight?
Well, I think the game plan is just what you see here. Don't give Genesee a chance. Don't give them a breathing room. Whenever you're playing a team that's such an underdog like this, you don't want to give them any chance. You don't want to let them hang around, give them hope early. The longer they can stay in the game, the more hope they have, the more momentum they get. You come out here like Davison's done so far. You put you bust them up a little bit, make them know, hey, we're the dominant team, and teams don't know what to do with that. So I think what we're seeing here is exactly what the game plan should be.
You see Davison doubling the ball very early at half court, trying to work out, and it has so far for him. Ruse went up for it twice, couldn't make it, trying to get the board again. Too bad. Greg Lawson is there.
Let's talk about Lawson for a minute. I mean, we're talking about a guy who was highly thought of, a high-ranked recruit. You know, he's got offers so far from Mississippi State, Florida State, of course, my Grand Valley Lakers. I got to put a plug in for them, and Oakland. And I think that's just beginning. I think as this season and next year goes on, we're going to see a lot more. And there he is right there. You see him with the smile on his face. That kid right there is a basketball player, and he comes from a really good basketball line.
Yeah, exactly, and there's nothing else you could say. Only a sophomore, and he had those offers his freshman year. Looking up, just tried to rim it in, couldn't get it. Looks like he got a little bit lazy with it. Now Billy looking for it once again. Now he wants it from three, and he swooshes. Absolute money by Greg Lawson III. Obviously, that three's carrying pretty well in his name.
Yeah, I can guarantee you coach is not going to be happy with those two missed layups, but when you answer back with a three, it takes some of the pressure off.
Yeah, you know, I talked to Coach Mike before the game, and I'm like, hey, what are you expecting? What if they put it to you? He's like, it won't be a basketball practice. It'll be a cross-country practice tomorrow. And obviously, Lawson is not going to let that happen. He wants a nice and easy practice.
Yeah, and before that play, Croak got the first field goal of the game for Genesee, but now Davidson adds another one. Tion with another layup, 26-4. This thing is getting a little out of hand.
You know, we're halfway through the first quarter, and I'm about to look up if there's a mercy rule in basketball for high school, because I'm starting to question that a little bit.
We got an over and back call here when they were trying to break the press. It appears that Wynn stepped over when he handed off that pass, and they went back and forth on the over and back. So another turnover for Genesee, not a good sign.
Lawson now going to take control. Mullen into the game's first time tonight. He's money from three, and as I say that, he just proves me right. You know, he heard me. He's like, yeah, let me show you, and he definitely shows us.
Yeah, when you can bring a kid like Mullen off the bench, that's instant offense. You know, that's your J.J. Redick. That's your, you know, the guy you bring off the bench to get that big bucket when you need it. He's the kind of guy you need right there coming off your bench. Just solidifies that team.
100%. This has got to be one of high school's best six-man out there. He comes off firing. As we've already seen tonight, Davison made a couple subs early in this game. Not Karstarfin, though, just banks off from the inner edge of the rim. And now Mullen trying to play some tough D, getting in there. Couldn't swat it away. Genesee going to keep possession.
All right, so we got some others. So Karstarfin into the game. We also have Williams checks into the game. And along with, who's that last player? That is
Wojie.
Wojie checks in the game. And see what this second team can do here. against this Genesee squad, who's coming out in the 3-2 zone here. Pretty interesting look for them.
As a wide open Buddy Banks Williams, and he uses that last name, says, hey, my dad coaches this. I should be here, and he just proves it right there.
You know when the coach's son's getting buckets. There we go.
Exactly. You know.
Oh, look it up.
And another one. We'll see what he does.
Oh,
just lays it in.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be too flashy today. I think they know what the deal is. So that's a little classy act there.
You know, Randy, I'm looking at the scoreboard. It says 34. I thought there was a mistake, but no, 34 points in the first quarter.
Absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
Big body by Lawson there. He's going to draw the foul.
But, you know, this Genesee team, they're coming out here. They know they're out, man. They know what they're up against here, you know. But they're in here playing hard. And this team isn't going to quit. You know that. Brandon Rouse about to check in the game at the next stop. Oh, another over and back call? Nope, just saved it.
And Buddy now, after the save, slowing it down to Tion. Easy layup. Buddy, 36-4, 32-point lead. Wow. I mean, that's all I can say is just wow. Even I wasn't expecting this much dominance to come out of this Davison squad. Tion now with a missed shot easily. Buddy to Lawson from Moneyland, and he cashes it.
Yeah, everything's coming pretty easy for the Cardinals right now. This has definitely been an easy look so far. Another rush shot by Genesee, and Rouse missed it wide shot on that.
Yeah, that's definitely an air ball you wish you could take back. Tion misses that 3 attempt just off the rim, but this man knows how to get the ball back.
Looks like we got stepped out.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, Rouse steps out. The other Rouse steps out. We got Brandon and Connor Rouse out here for the Wolves. So if it sounds like we're saying Rouse a lot, it's because there's a couple of them out there.
We got Porter and we got Weston checking in for the Cards. A complete second time as Woj takes the 3 and swishes it. Excuse me, not a swish, off the front rim, but he will still take it.
Yeah, everything's coming up roses right now for Davison.
Exactly. The senior Woj, second line into the game, and he shows that obviously he's still a baller. As Davison gets another big turnover, Weston
great
missed the
play
pass
by Rouse right there to get back and break that up. That's Connor Rouse. He just gets back enough to get his hand on the ball and causes a turnover to bounce off the Davison player. So really good hustle by the Wolves, and they're giving everything they got out here right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's really all you can do when you're down by 38 points. You just got to try, and obviously we're still seeing some effort as a big steal from Mullen up the court. Weston just missed the layup, trying to keep it in. Looks like the Wolves will get it.
Yep. So steps out of bounds right there. That was Woj stepping out of bounds, and Genesee's going to get the ball back. 42-4 early here in the waning seconds here in the first quarter. So just want to take a second here, just give a shout out to this DTV crew we got working today. I got Lee right beside me, and first time on floor director, Lee? Okay, first time on basketball floor director, so we're getting some workout. We got some great camera people. We got Landon on the sideline camera. Oh, big dog, down underneath, Eaton getting them rebounds. Oh, didn't make it though.
I mean, hey, he probably just got like 5 out of that, but it won't look too good after the fact.
We got Maddox and Helena, the dynamic duo up there on cameras 1 and 2. Landon on the sideline cam. Our sideline reporter tonight, who you're going to see here shortly, is Caleb Hirsch. And Caleb has really worked hard to try to get his craft right. So good shot to the Davison crew back in the control room. All the guys back there, you know they're doing good. We got Chris back there, Jack's back there, Sam's back there. There's a whole crew of them back there. We got so many people working this game tonight. You're going to get every bucket, including this one right here. Okay, he didn't make it.
Yeah, that's called the announcer's curse. We don't usually try to talk about that, but you'd also a big thank you to Randy stepping in last minute. Supposed to have Coach Weingartz on, but you know, Randall W. Scott III does what he does, you know, and he just comes in, and now he's taking over the game. One of the best announcers I've ever heard in my life. Gotta say that.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite the case, but
I'd say better than Buck or Aikman for sure.
I did want to be the next Harry Carey when I grew up, but fell a little short.
Hey, now you're here living out your dreams, you know, to a level, high school level. You'll take it though. Woj for a second, sinks it.
Lets it fly.
41 point in the first quarter. You don't see too many 100-point games in high school, but this is definitely easily heading towards that. Buddy, big body, he lands hard.
That's not a good land right there.
Yeah, I really hope he's good.
He definitely came down on his forearm and his
Looks
upper
like
body.
maybe his elbow a little bit.
Yeah, I could definitely. He definitely got his wrist underneath him here. Let's see how he goes. Hopefully, it's just the wind knocked out of him here. But let's see what happens here.
Yeah, we're gonna step away for a minute while Mr. Kyle Hall steps over and assesses Buddy. We'll be right back.
Okay, guys, we're back. What a good thing to say there. Buddy is now up. He's limited. Feels like he's favoring his leg, but he is up. Let's hope it's not as serious as it could have been, but definitely not putting any pressure on that leg right now. Definitely not.
Yeah, you heard the very hard hit. As soon as he hit it, the courts after the layup. Obviously can't shoot the free throw, so Genesee gets to pick who, and they put a Bowden to the line.
Yeah, Bowden's going to check in now with 1.4 left in the quarter. So I'm sure he'll make this, and Genesee will try for a last-second shot here. Looked like a clean play. They were just going up, contesting a layup, and he came down rough. See if he has time to get the shot off, and he does. And it's going to be a little wide left. So
yeah, just a little wide, but you hear that? Just a little. Yeah. Davison 46, Genesee Wolves 4.
Yeah,
yes, I do mean 4.
Okay, so let's look at both sides of the coin here. Okay, so you got Davison coming out, and you got a 42-point lead in the first quarter. That's pretty impressive, right? You want to work on the stuff you want to work on, but you don't want to, embarrass the team that bad, right? But if you're looking at Coach Ferguson over here with Genesee, what do you tell your team, Chayton, if you're down 42 in the first quarter?
I mean, yeah, it's hard. You just got to tell them not to give up. No matter who goes in the game, keep on the pedal, keep on the gas. A little bit extra there from us, but as you mentioned, we got Caleb Hirsch on the sideline. And what do you got for us, Mr. Hirsch?
All right, Caleb.
Wow, just wow. That first quarter, the Cards really took the lead, almost 40 points ahead, and they really started to get a little cockier near the middle of the quarter. But Genesee Wolves did not really take that lead at all, still making a few mishaps. Well, the Cards are still in the lead by 40, and I sure think that trend is going to continue. I'll send things back to the announcers.
All right, guys, we're back second quarter. Good job, Caleb, on that report. What we got now, Shaden? What's happening?
I mean, just some fast-paced Cardinal offense. Quickly, fast shot. Looking for Woj again. Could not get that one in the bucket. Now Genesee going to try, get some offense moving, and couldn't get it. Rose so close, but so far. Now we got Porter Running all the way into Weston. Mullen, wide open three, could not get it. It's one of the rare three misses we see from him. Rose again gonna take possession and try to get some points on the board for this Genesee Wolf team. As Weston now playing some tough D all alone, gonna take it up for the easy two. Super simple. First points of this second quarter. Genesee again, big man in the paint, working his way all the way up to the baseline. Wynn gets that one, and he's not going to complain as Weston would have missed the three, but he does step out of bounds.
Okay, let's play a little game right now. What do you know about Genesee, the town of Genesee?
I do know that in kindergarten, I used to go to school there.
Okay.
Before I transferred here. I know it's a very small town.
So you're a quote-unquote Genesee alum?
I guess you could say kindergarten, yeah, sure. But, you know, I know they're a small school. They got 8 kids on this varsity squad. Not a lot at all. They play 8-man football. It's a struggle, obviously, to find numbers. But, you know what's not a struggle? Bowdoin just putting this up on the board for the easy points.
Yep.
22, getting 2, so, you know, maybe his angel numbers are 2-2-2 at that point.
What you know about Huckleberry Junction?
That was the spot growing up.
Give me some skee ball action.
The best arcade around. You know, you got all the animatronics in there. That was, you know, looking at it now, a little creepy, but back then I loved it, you know. Definitely great. You know, you got Huckleberry Village, got the railroad.
Got it all.
All that going on.
All right, Rouse with a wild shot, and then he ended up committing a foul. 50-6 right now. You guys can see that Davidson's got this one under control early on. So far, only 2 field goals for Genesee. 2 field goals in a quarter and a half. Pretty amazing.
I feel like under control is a little too friendly at that point, as you saw Porter almost get the steal there, but just goes out of bounds. It's a little bit more than under control. It's maybe, I don't know, completely controlling every aspect of this game. You know, they've obviously let 2 field goals up in a quarter and, you know, almost a half. I don't think they're going to complain about that at all. As a big 3 attempt just rims out for Croak. Would have been a good bucket for his squad. Weston now should have got the easy 2. Just goes out. He gets back on D.
Yeah, that's one you got to have there. It was a total lapse by the Genesee defense. They didn't even see him back there. That's a layup you got to have. Oh,
good swat by Weston. He's trying to make up for that missed layup.
That little defense.
Porter now up.
And another missed layup. Coach Williams can't be happy with this. Yeah, he's going to the bench already. You can see him right now.
Yeah, he wants.
Yeah, he's bringing in some deep benchers now, because that's not making him happy right now. All right, so it looks like
Woodruff and Glennie.
Woodruff, Eccles in the game for the first time tonight, along with Woodruff. Let's see what this crew can do.
We got the sophomore Woolak in there too. Junior Sawyer Glennie there on the D. Gets the foul, but you know, he could possibly be Davidson Varsity Football's next starting quarterback.
Who's that?
Sawyer Glennie, back up to Billy this year.
Nice.
He's on the court, obviously two-sport athlete, doing pretty good for himself.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are two-sport athletes, you know. I mean, you know Tion, you know Flowers, you know Karsteffen. But, you know, a lot of these guys come out for basketball and football. And lately it's been tough for the basketball coach because our football team's been going so deep into the playoffs that he doesn't get a lot of these players on time. So that makes the job for Coach Williams a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
But makes the job for Coach Weingart's a little bit easier when you got this caliber of athlete coming out for your football team.
Exactly. If you know they can hustle on the basketball court, I'm sure they can do the same out in the football. And obviously most of these athletes, you know, Buddy, Henry, Tion, Jay, Billy, everybody, almost, I believe, every starting person on this lineup played football this year. Obviously they're good if they're going to be starting for the basketball team too.
Good little set there ran by the Cardinals. Had Eckel up top, the top of the key. Little handoff, dribble drive, easy layup down the other side.
That one Some good D by Bowden. Manages to slide off the Wolf defender that was in. Just hit off his hands, went out of bounds. Now we got the sophomore Wolak with the ball, trying to work his way fast. Far side corner, Glennie now with it. Looks like he's the one that's going to be controlling Bowden now. Back inside, right from the line, and he sinks it. Good.
Just get to your spot, make your shot. That's what the coaches tell you all the time. You know where your shot is, get to it, make it.
And he made a good shot there. You see Genesee trying to work it. Austin trying. Big block, gonna call a foul on it. Yeah. Must have had just a little bit of his wrist there. Yeah. So big man Win, not to be confused with Zinn, is gonna go to the line.
Eckel tried to reach a little bit on that, probably overplayed that pass. Looked like an easy layup for Win, but then Woodruff was there, had the block, but also got some wrist on that. So now Win's at the line for 2.
Sinks the first one. Trying to get his team less out of, I don't know what you call this right now, just less out of the hole, I guess.
Yes.
It's a pretty deep one, but they're just trying to dig themselves slowly back out.
Got Mr. Tuttle in the house today, so to send a big shout out to Mr. Tuttle. He's getting ready to go south for the winter. Want to come out, check out some Davidson action before he left. That dude's been a staple here for over 50 years at Davidson. Can't beat that.
Glennie from 3, just out. Wolves trying to get anything going right now. Rouse could not get it. Eckel going for the rebound. Looks like it's gonna go Genesee's way.
What are you seeing so far now, Chayton?
I mean, I'm just seeing after that first line came out, obviously nowhere near as many points as scored. But this second and third line guys out there, they're still putting in the work. And they're showing that obviously they belong on a varsity squad. They're still putting up points, obviously, you know, not as fast, not as quick as the first team guys. But they're being effective, and that's really all you can ask for these, you know, mostly sophomores and even some freshmen on the squad.
Yeah, and it gives the coaches a chance to see these guys in action, game time, you know, see what they can do. It's not every day you get it in there without the pressure. Look at Eckel with the drop step and a big hook. That was some old school big man stuff right there. Came up a little bit short though.
Looking like Kareem the Dream out there. Could not get it as
McGregor had the right footwork, just didn't finish the play on the right hand sweeping hook.
Wide open from 3. Ruse gets it, a big 3. Gets his team in double digits for the first time tonight. They'll take that.
Rouse is just crushing that shot when he's on.
Well, got it.
Oh, big
Woodruff, the tree in the paint.
All right, this is my kind of basketball right now. Woodruff with a little drop step, hook. That shot's good. Defender can't do anything about that once you get him down there, down low. Well, here we go.
Bowden, Wolak, easy lay, big steal, good pass inside the defender's legs there, and just takes it all the way.
I love it. Get the big man layup followed by the fast man layup. We got basketball going on.
That was a good floater by Rouse, though. He took it 1-2, floated it up off his fingertips as Glennie went for it. Could not get it. Bowden behind the back, could not get it. Eckel gonna get fouled. He'll head to the line. Big man up there trying to get his first points of the night.
Well, Rouse has 5 straight points for the Wolves right now. Connor Rouse, the point guard for the Wolves, and he's starting to heat up a little bit. So we'll see if they can get into a little bit of rhythm and try to normalize a little bit of this game. He's only a junior, so he's got some room to grow with his game too.
Exactly. Eckel's
trying to get on that score sheet right there. You saw he was willing that one in, just leaning with that free throw, but it popped out. Then you look back at the coaches.
You know, you love Eckel. His personality brings a lot to the team. Just a good, funny guy out there. Big man, so sure he'll be good next year. Hopefully see some dunks from him. Maybe not this game.
Oh, no, we're getting it. No, you don't understand. My prediction's coming true. We're getting that dunk. We're getting it. Here it comes right now. Lob it back to him. Okay, maybe not. He didn't even get down the court, but.
I don't know. With a nearly 60-point lead, 50-point lead.
Oh,
Wow,
it's coming.
Miscommunication there. And
good
to
pass.
Bowden, easy layup, such a good lob from Wolak there.
That's one of those quarterback passes. That's a Mahomes right there. You just drop it in over the defenders. Touchdown, baby, touchdown.
Yeah,
Let's
I'd
go.
say Josh Allen, clearly the better quarterback in the league.
Yeah,
but
definitely not. We'll talk about that later. Because here comes an Echo dunk. I can feel it right now.
got these predictions wild, man. Just like you saying, Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, but can try to count on Glennie, who almost gets it. Trying to find a man to pass it to. Wolak is that guy. Just slowing it down, taking it up nearly to half court. He's taking it himself, floater, easy, drops it in. 39 seconds left in this first half. Rouse now slowing it down for the Wolves, trying to get any points before halftime. Good spin move, couldn't get it though. Gonna call foul on Bowden. Davison now up to 5 on the game. Definitely keeping the fouls down, which I'm sure Coach Mike isn't gonna complain about at all. Only 5 in this game. Usually they got a little bit more.
Yeah,
so
turnovers and fouls have been a non-factor for Davison. On Genesee, it's the exact opposite. But for the Cardinals, they've done a really good. Mixing it up a little bit. Relax, guys, relax. All right. Eckel getting into it with Wynn right there.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he can stay in the game long enough to get a dunk, but.
All right, it looks like it's just going to be a common foul. A little bit of jawing back and forth, but no tech, so I think that was the right call by the refs. A couple big guys just getting after it. The whole
Davison bench laughing at it. Obviously it's nothing serious. It's just a game.
Yeah.
Echo going to go to the line now.
But the big guys were getting after it.
Echo just wants to prove that, he belongs on the court more than any other person, and we'll see if he sinks this. Might do that.
Oh, it misses the front end of the one-on-one, but we got a lane violation. You saw the McGregor step in the lane, so Echo will get another shot at the one-on-one.
We'll see what he can do. 18 and a half left. You see Genesee.
He gets another shot.
You saw
I don't think he realized he gets another shot here.
You saw Ryan Rouse on the side of the lane just talking to him, trying to get to him. You can see him whispering. Didn't work on the last one, but,
Yeah, they're trying to get under his skin, but it ain't working.
This man's got ice in his veins. Just like that. Drops another one. I believe 3 points on the night for him. Genesee now with 14 seconds left. Croak with the ball. Passes it near side. Rouse trying to get it. Ooh, a good pass to get out of that heavy defense. That's going to be an air ball. Davidson's going to have a last-second shot, and he's saying just go for it.
Got 2.2 seconds. Here goes the pass. Looking up,
Shoot it.
and he lets it fly.
Nowhere near. Hey, we could have hoped. That would have been a 6 shot to end this first half.
Okay, I'm not going to talk over our sideline report this quarter, so let's send it over to Caleb Hirsch, because Caleb is going to bring us some really good information here. Caleb, taking away to halftime.
We're going into halftime right now, and the Cards are already 44 ahead. Actually, no, sorry about that. 54 ahead. The Cards are absolutely dominating and taking a few more risky plays with that. They're letting it in some more newer faces and letting them try out the field themselves. Well, that's all for me. I'll send things over to the dance team.
All right, second half action back. Davidson Cardinal basketball live on DTV, our second half of a doubleheader where the girls eliminated the Genesee Wolves, and now the boys are doing the same. Looks like we got the starters back in for the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Mike about 30 seconds ago before this game started, and he just said, tightening the screws, and it looks like Tion just tightened one right there. I mean, hey, he got 2 on the board, so.
Tion had an easy steal right there, but a nonchalant dribble off his foot out of bounds. So he negates the turnover with a turnover. Just got an update on Buddy 2 Williams there. He's down. He hit his head, kind of hit face first. Bump on his head, legs a little banged up too, but he was okay. They said he was all right.
Big block from Greg Lawson there. Stole it from Carstarfin, and Lawson had the backup. He went up and he said, no.
That kid doesn't just play offense. He's got a little defense in him too, right?
Hey, that's why he's got some D1 offers out there.
Go.
I mean, he better play some good D.
Let's go. That's what he does.
He's trying to stop the inbound now. High pass. Billy on the D. Intercepted by Carstarfin. I think he did that a couple times in the football season, I mean. And now a 3.
Oh, in and out.
Flowers got his back up. I mean, what can you say? The brothers sticking together. Them two so close during the football season. Obviously still see that connection. Even Flowers to Tion. These guys going insane once again.
Spoke with the great Mr. Tuttle here at halftime, and he said in his 50 years here, he'd never seen the Davidson boys score 100. And tonight might be our night, I think, if they keep this pace up.
You know, I think 100 would be such a good thing to see. I think everybody would love it, you know. Hey, every news station will be picking that up besides us, and hey, we were here first. That's all I'm saying. Tion got that big body.
Yeah.
Straight through the pressure, just put it in.
His body isn't
easy.
that big, but the way he uses it, that's the key, right? When you go to the hole, you have to play big, and when you can use that body to keep those defenders away from you, that's big league basketball right there.
He plays like he got another 50 pounds and a foot on him.
Absolutely he does.
But he, you know.
Super strong.
Exactly.
Super fast. He gets it done.
Carstarfin now. Easy layup, money, points, whatever you want to call it, he's got it.
And the nightmare continues with for Genesee here. They're trying, they're giving it what they got, but they are just outmatched on every turn of the clock here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to put it.
Yeah.
Because there's really no other way to describe it.
No.
As Starfin, rebound, Lawson, some points, boom. I feel like I've said that like 20 times tonight. Rebound, Lawson, points.
It's happening on a frequent basis here. Oh, here's Genesee with a good little layup. Man, he would miss. Yeah, Rouse with the miss there. Wide open shot, though.
Flowers now, layup, points. His 8th point of the night. You know, we got to talk about Lawson's got 15, Tion's got 22.
Yeah.
That is just absolute starstruck talent there. Billy going up for the block, doesn't even need to.
Yeah.
Henry, Tion,
good little spin move by Wynn down here on the other end, but didn't quite pan out.
Yeah, it was a great layup by T. 83-13, now a 70 points lead in this game. Good rebound, good putting it back up by Croak. You know, trying to give some glimmer of hope to this squad. Wow, Lawson crosses them up. Tion wide open, just off. Flowers now fighting for the D, could not get it. Wow, that was a good cross by Lawson there. Too bad, could not be finished. And Billy, though, he's a quarterback. I thought he throws the interceptions, not intercepts that. Boom, baby, Lawson, another one.
He doesn't know about throwing interceptions. He picks passes off.
Exactly.
Okay, next stop. Next stop. All right.
Billy once again.
Big man going deep, and it's good!
High pressure on
Wynn
that.
has been fighting all night, and
Tion
steps out, knocks down a big one. Oh, he gets the block. Look at Wynn. He's on fire. Give it back to the big guy. Give it back to the big guy. He's out there earning it out there.
Yeah, that's one way. Now a three.
There it is, big layup. Hey, it's 5 in a row for the big dog.
He's trying his hardest out there, and he's given any sort of light. Jay takes it away, though.
He's gassed now. He points over to the bench, and he's gassed. But
and that's called a whole new line entering the game for Davison.
But Wynn coming in, drops a three from the corner, comes down, gets a block shot on the defensive end, comes back with another rebound and layup. That's what you want to see, man. He doesn't care about the score being 87-20. He's out there getting his right now. He's getting it right now, Shaden. All right, let's check out this replay. The DTV crew's got us a replay here. Let's see if I can get us some Zen action.
Yeah, as you were saying, Wynn literally made the entire 30 seconds of the entire game.
Yeah,
definitely
like,
the biggest play.
We might have to wait on that replay. Oh, here it comes. Here comes that replay. Here we go. All right, here it is. Oh, and there's the pickoff by Hemmeline. Layup, that's easy said, easy done right there. That's our quarterback throwing dimes on the basketball court right there.
Yeah, throwing dimes and picking off everybody else because, like, wow, I didn't think he was a two-way player, but obviously he is.
Good job on the replay there, crew. DTV crew down in the bottom, like we said earlier. Some of the names I didn't mention down there. We got Dresden down there. I believe Sam's down there. We got Kai's down there. We got a crew down there. Oh, actually, you know, Sam's down here, but that's okay. Layup time.
Whoa, so close. He just, I mean, I'd rather let it go out than fall on your face. So, I mean, I don't blame him there, but
I mean,
he's smiling about it. He's not too bad.
They've had a lot of time to practice a fast break tonight, but that one didn't look so good.
Not at all.
All right. Let's give it up for the student section tonight. They got red, white, and blue night tonight. Looks like it kind of fizzled out after the first half, but they did start with a pretty good crew up there. And big shout out to the girls, too, getting their second win of the night. Oh, pickpocket.
Oh, Woj wanted it. And coach is going to be mad after that. You know, he tries to show off and couldn't even get it.
You got to get
He was close. He was close. To be fair, the man knew what he wanted.
At least he went for it. I got to tell you that right now. I'm pretty happy he went for that, but he didn't get the result he wanted. He needs to work on his ups a little bit there.
Yeah, just got to get it over. He had the height. He just could not get that into the rim.
Another turnover.
Good play by Glennie. Maybe he'll try again. Nope, he hands this one off. Weston buckets easy.
89-20 with 1:20 left in the third. This has been all Davison from the jump. Oh. Another turnover by Genesee. I think we need to see Wynn back in the game. Oh, here he comes. On cue. On cue, Wynn's checking back in. And he's gonna turn it back on. I guarantee you he's gonna get another bucket here in the next minute.
You know, Randy, I feel like you got some connection to this guy.
Dude,
you know him.
I am pro every big man who's out there banging in every game. I got mad respect for the big man in basketball.
Well, I mean, hey, they may not be as big, but man, he shows a little smirk to the bench. And
Mullen's like, forget that big guy stuff. Let me show you what shooters do.
Yeah,
right?
I think he hears you and he's like, nah, who? Genesee who? No, he said Davison. 92-20 now. Big man with the ball again. Good pass over. Could not count. Gets his own rebound. Going to be a push off, I believe that is Porter. So it looks like Rouse.
Clock's running, and it shouldn't be right now.
No,
it's running clock. Yes, I forgot about the running clock. All right, got another replay coming up, but a big Genesee bucket right there. And that was Croak. That was Croak, number 1. All right, and we were looking at the replay right now. Oh, big 3 buckets right there at the end of the quarter. And we're going to take that big replay there and send it off to Caleb Hirsch, who's on the sideline.
Yeah, we got a second. But, you know, 92-22, 70-point win heading into this one for the Cardinals. Caleb will have it for us right now. What you got for us, Mr. Hirsch?
Wow, a third quarter, and the Cards are 70 points ahead. This is definitely a game that is definitely weighed in the Cardinals side. Anyways, 3 Landons overall on the court, 2 of them for Davison, and both of them are seniors. Both of them dominating the court with three-pointer after three-pointer. Anyways, that's all for third quarter. Let's see if fourth quarter changes things up.
Back into this game, fourth quarter, 92-22, 70-point lead. Porter trying to make it 73, and he does. Cashes in. The freshie out there dropping threes in the bucket. Good play by him. Now he's back on D. Trying to play this game, Genesee trying to score any points. As you're saying, we got big man back in, tried to get it, could not cash in. Weston working his way. Porter fakes the three.
Oh,
gets
back
it back.
to him.
Back to Weston. Good buckets by him.
We're 3 points away from a century mark here, Chade. This is a pretty big deal for Davison. Not sure it's been done in the history of Davison basketball.
Yeah, and you know, looking at the scoreboards, doesn't even look like there's a spot for a 1. Luckily there is, so we will go into the hundreds. We'll see what happens right here. Good sidestep, couldn't finish. Weston has them though.
And Weston's made a living off of putbacks today. I think he's got 3 or 4 of them just on misses alone. All right, we got another unit getting ready to check back in.
Hey, I'm ready to hear when this 100th point is scored. I'm ready to hear that student section go crazy.
Should be pretty interesting here. We need like free tacos or something. Rouse with another bucket. Rouse had a pretty good game today. He's trying to hold it down as best he can. A lot of turnovers, but you know it's tough when you're just outmatched.
Exactly. For 100, and he makes it!
There it is!
102, baby! A milestone. Absolute milestone. You know, Randy, we've never seen 3 digits, so it looks like a 12 right now.
Okay, we want to apologize for this up front. Our scoreboard obviously couldn't handle 100 points, so we're going to have to work on that after the game. So believe me, the score is 102 to 24, not 12 to 24. So we apologize for that. Not something we were anticipating, but it's something we will fix going forward.
I mean, hey, we're happy about it. We're happy to find this flaw because, you know, 102 points. Well, we'll take that all day. Oh, big block by Weston.
Going to be a foul there on Weston. I think he got him on the way up. Let's
Yeah, now it looks like 4 out of 5 will check in. Only leaving Porter on the court. Whole new line, you know, underclassmen or maybe kids who don't play a whole lot out there now. But, you know, we see 24, and who's 24, Randy? Who's number 24 out there?
Oh, that's Austin Eckel. We're going to get a dunk from Eckel. We got about 5 minutes and 8 seconds to come through. Look at that intensity right there.
Yeah, we got that firsthand. You can see him. He was not playing.
Woodruff was up close and personal on that inbounds. Not sure he was giving him the correct amount of space.
I mean, hey. Almost going up for the block.
Here comes the Eckel dunk. Just
it
like
might happen.
Predicted. Ah! That counts. That counts. It counts.
I don't know. That one was a little close. That one was a little close. That was close.
We need a replay of that. We got to break it down to see if that actually was a dunk or not.
I think he just got the fingers. I don't know if he got him over the rim. If he got him over the rim, I'll give it to you.
I think it counts.
If he got it over the rim, I'll give it to you. But I think he rolled it in, man. I don't know.
Chris, cue me up that replay. We got to watch that dunk and see what happened there.
So we need that right now because
here it comes right now.
I don't know. I don't think he got his fingers in the rim.
Let's see.
I
Good. That's a good dunk right there. That counts all day, every day. All day, every day. All right, back to live action here. 104 to 24.
Oh, too fast for him.
A little too hard.
24 to now 14. Definitely 104. A little bit different, but man.
That's definitely a dunk. We're gonna have to put that up on Twitter. Let the fans decide.
We can do a vote. I don't know though.
No, I know the Eccles personally. I know this family. That's a dunk all day, every day, man.
Hey, we'll see. Maybe he can redeem himself. Tried to block it. Wolak got his back, and he gets it. I believe Bowden, went for it. Almost got the Genesee almost got the block. Could not. Weston had his back. easily put it back up for them.
Okay, at some point here, I think it's time to take your foot off the gas and just let this thing run down here. Let's see when Coach Williams decides to do that. I know he's got
Austin trying it again, maybe a good one.
They're still pushing.
Yeah, it's just a layup.
Yep.
I think, yeah, you could see a little bit less hustle from this squad. Still playing tough, though. Good three from Rouse. Super good there. 8 points on the night for him.
Where we travel. Still shooting threes there. At some point, you got to dial it back here. I think Coach is just trying to get these guys some experience out there. You know, get this team running just like he would expect his starters to do. So I think that's the strategy here from Coach Williams, just to get those third line players as aggressive as the front line players.
I don't even think that was on purpose. I think he just slipped out of his hand, and he flexes like he did that on purpose.
That's slipped.
I don't know about that.
I think that one slipped, but we're going to give the big man credit.
Hey,
on
he'll
that.
take it. He'll take it all
We're not
day.
taking anything away from big men today. That's just it. Yeah.
Score is 108 to 31.
108 to 31 currently right now. Our scoreboard is has been broken by the internet. Or I mean, broken by the scoring streak from Davison. There's a travel little turnover.
And I don't know. Apparently, our system didn't want us to score 100, but hey, here we are. 108, 2 minutes, 108 to 31 points. Randall W. Scott III. Up by 77 points right now. Absolutely unheard of at high school basketball at this level. And you see that Davison team is still hustling out there as much as they can. Excuse me, Genesee team. And now Davison is going to be trying to hustle.
Well, this will be one this Davison team remembers for a long time. You know, you're going to have good days and bad days when you play any sport. This is the day they're going to look back at and be like, oh, man, you remember when? You know, because this is a pretty impressive showing from the Cardinals from the first jump to the absolute last second.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to ISO to the big man in the paint.
Yeah.
Let's have Woodruff and Echo both running around, but, you know, nothing happens. Trying to get them better, but no success. Clock ticking, 1 minute left in this game.
And while we still got a few seconds left, let's talk about just how lucky we are at DTV to have this program, the support we get from the community. We really do appreciate all you guys coming out, watching stuff, watching the games, and leaving your comments and letting us know what you like and what you don't like. These kids come in here and they work their butts off night after night. I mean, these guys have been here since 7 o'clock this morning, right? And I just want to say that this is pretty impressive from this whole crew, doing 2 games in one night. I mean, that's more than what the athletes do, you know. So want to give a big shout out to the Davison community and this whole DTV staff for doing what we do.
Yeah, you know, big shout out to the community. We just got an award for that from Davison City Council, and we appreciate it so much as the Cards just run out the clock here. We thank absolutely everybody who tunes in. Even if it's for a split second, you know, you see 108, then maybe you won't be in for long, but hey, we still appreciate absolutely everybody. Davison Cardinals sweeping the Genesee Wolves, 108 to 33.
Yeah, girls win earlier today and followed up by a boys win, an impressive boys win. So yeah, definitely 2 good games today. Good day's broadcast, and we'll see what these guys got on tap coming up. We will be on the air again for a doubleheader on the 24th of January, where the boys will get a much tougher one with Carmen Ainsworth. And now we're going to step out with Caleb, who's standing by with Mr. Armstrong.
Tion Armstrong, how does it feel to be get hit triple digits in this game?
It felt good, man. Knowing that our team can put up those kind of points, knowing that we can do that any given night, felt good.
Especially after you in the first quarter allowed your team to play more comfortably, like establishing such a high lead. How does that make you feel personally?
It makes me feel good because I'm one of the leaders on this team. So if I do that, I get us going, and that's what I did tonight.
How do you think the teamwork came into play? Do you think your role as a leader really helped?
Yeah, I think my role as a leader really helped throughout practice in the locker room before we came out. Yeah.
What type of things do you guys do to practice?
I structure the practice sometimes. I communicate with them, talk to them, tell them talk, defense, all that stuff. Yep.
Okay. Well, Well, that's all from us. I'll toss things back to the anchor to close things off.
108 to 33 points, Randy.
Yeah, pretty impressive. When we came out of this game, I figured it'd be a Davidson win. I think we'd see 108 tonight. No, I did not, but it was pretty fun to watch. Pretty fun game to do.
100% fun to watch. Good home win. Got to keep the momentum moving.
Yeah. And
Cards look unstoppable right now.
Yeah, and you look at what the team's doing and the momentum they're on right now.